this opportunity to listen to her encouragement words once more before we take leave of her.
Okay, thank you. That's well said. And this is unexpected, seriously. Students, leadership, and university management, and university at large, we are all stakeholders in ensuring that the vision, the mission, and the strategic objectives of the university is achieved. And we actually work in partnership. So, in accepting this beautiful plaque that you have given me, the citation, I wish to seize the opportunity to encourage the new leadership that they toe the lines of processes. The university is built on structures, on conventions, on practices and systems. And it's important that even as you pursue your agenda as SRC, you apply yourselves to the university structures. If you do that, you work hand in hand with management and you realize that you have a smooth path other than you seeing management and the university at large as opposing structures that is always in to make student life difficult. Nothing like that. Without students, universities do not exist. We exist primarily because of students. And so we always do what we can to ensure that students' life, students' academic work, student welfare is taken seriously. So thank you once again for this. And I wish the new leadership of SRC all the best in whatever they do to bring more meaning to the work of SRC and the university at large. Thank you.
Thank you very much to the former SRC executives. It's a pleasure to have you visit me in my office, and it was a pleasure to engage with you whilst you were in office during your SRC celebrations. I believe you have been called the Japan babies, so you are our children, of course, and anything that we can do to support you, we would do. I just want to encourage you, all of you. I know you've been doing well in your studies. Continue to focus on your studies and follow the rules. You have the guidelines. You have the student's handbook. Just follow the rules. Some of your colleagues engage in all kinds of malpractice. You want to discourage you from doing that. Focus on your studies. Follow the rules. And management, I'm not management, but let me say that all faculty and senior members are your mothers or senior brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers. So I encourage you to approach them. If you don't understand anything, go to them. Hearsay and rushing to the media without understanding the issues is not the best way of solving problems. At the end of the day, you are getting your certificate from UHAS. And if there's anything good, you benefit. If there's something bad, you have the certificates, we don't. So would encourage you to continue to work hard, continue to support the university in whichever way you have been doing, and encourage your colleagues to follow the rules. I wish you all the best, and I thank you very much for this honor that you've done me. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So let me thank you all for the nice citation and the award. I don't take it for granted. I'm also delighted that I have been part of the process and I have guided the process for us to achieve where we are now. So working with the SRC shouldn't normally be a difficult process. Once we communicate constantly and then consult each other before we take certain decisions, I mean, that's the key secret to it. So I think my advice is that the SRC should consult a lot. I remember you used to come to my office all the time even before when you decide something or you think of something, you'll come for us to discuss and indicate, registrar, which way should I do this, which way should I do that, so that you have the buy-in right from the beginning. So you don't go and write things and do things before the administration is calling you to say you shouldn't have done ABCD. So I think the secret is in consulting and communicating and establishing some interpersonal relationships with the management, such that these days you can just give a call to the registrar or send VC a little text message to say A, B, C, D, and how do we go about it. So for me, that is the secret. I like to consult and then we all be on the same page before we take an action. So that will be my advice to the new SRC. I also like them to be accountable. I mean, remember that at the end of your term in office, you are accountable for every single resource that has passed through your hands. And it won't be nice for you to go and then there is an audit report that says that come back and make this refund and do all these things. They hold implications for your future appointments and career establishments that you want to do. So these are my little tips for the SRC. I have enjoyed a very close relationship with the various SRCs from the time that I took office. I believe that my interaction with them has guided us all, and so that we haven't heard any bad news, or we haven't ever had SRC and students going on any demonstration at Luta, and for me that is gratifying. So even as I leave the scene, I know that the incoming will also continue in my steps. They may have a different style of leadership, but I'm sure that it is in the interest of the institution, and it will go a long way to develop UHAS better. So thank you all for remembering me once again, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Felix. A typical politician. But I think it is good. I mean, all our current leaders were either SRC president or NUC's president, on both sides of the political divide. So I can see you coming. And what I don't know is whether you are on the left or on the right. But having said that, I think it is heartwarming to know that the student leaders are taking a cue from what we're doing as management and in the judicious use of our resources. I remember very well when you became very zealous about acquiring a bus for the SRC. I think it was during your time that the bus was acquired. Yeah. So, and how we had to help you facilitate the process and all that. For me, it tells that the little monies that we collect, we can manage it in a much better way to the benefit of the institution, rather than have all the fanfare. Of course, there is the need for some fanfare and exciting things done for students. So that is good. And I see that the group after you has also built the multipurpose court, which I had the privilege to commission 3 days ago. So it creates some healthy competition. I believe the next executive would also begin to look for something that they also have to do. And that is how development occurs. Yes, you referred to Asogli Hall, you've referred to Sokode Hall, you've referred to the Get Fund projects which are moved from one stage to another. You forgot about the basic school. It's the best basic school in the whole of the Volta region. Everybody wants to send their children to that basic school. And you've forgotten that the medical students didn't have classrooms of their own. We built some classrooms there and some offices for your lecturers. Yes, you know. So it's something that we do on a gradual basis. When you get a little money, you invest it properly. if we had all the resources, we would have done everything. I'm still not very satisfied. I think there is still a lot more that this university needs. So I'm very thankful for this citation, for recognizing my contribution to the university. And I pray and urge that the SRC would give the necessary support to all the leaders who are coming after us. The new Vice Chancellor, the new Registrar, the Pro-VC has been in office for a year, but you need to provide support for management. The good thing I recall is that over the 6-year period, I don't think there was any student demonstration against me. Having been a student leader myself in the past, I know with UTAG and Senior Staff Association, and so SRC has done quite well, in spite of the fact that there were a few murmurings here and there. But we talk and we explain across the board, and we move on to the next. So thank you very much for your recognition, and it is my prayer that the good Lord himself will guide you all into your future.